Hey, what's going on, folks? It's your boy, Forest Green, and I'm back with another power scaling video. Now, currently I'm working on another debate analysis. I was supposed to do one with Splash, and I was going to do one with Seth as well, Seth the programmer. And there's some other versus debates that I've seen, and I need to watch those as well. So stay tuned for that. I've just been super busy at work. You know how the grind is. We want to keep it moving, take it one step at a time, and make that money. So regardless, today I'm here to talk about how strong is Clone Zero from King of Fighters. King of Fighters. I've been doing a lot of research on King of Fighters and looking at the lore behind it. It's really interesting. There's so many King of Fighters games that I need to look into in terms of lore, because a lot of King of Fighters characters have some interesting feats. Gameplay wise, it's not one of my favorites because of the way the game is, and the control inputs kind of trash. But regardless, I'm still going to be doing the power scaling video. Clone Zero is a boss in King of Fighters 96 and was it 96? No, it was 2000. But yeah, he's one of my favorite boss characters in the game. And I'm going to pretty much talk about the attack potency and the durability. Unfortunately, I can't talk about anything else because there's not really anything concrete. There's not enough information. I can't talk about speed, his intelligence, skills, and so on and so forth. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and talk about the attack potency and durability, and I'll also talk about more about my reasonings as to why he is at that level. Because there's some certain things that need to be taken into consideration, so I'll talk about more of that at the end of the video, nearish. So anyway, let's begin. So in terms of attack potency and durability, Clone Zero, he's around like small city level. Now the reasons why he's at this level is because in the story his goal was to host a tournament, because he was a traitor to Nest, which is a corporation. He was trying to host a tournament so that the winning team, which consisted of Maxima, Whip, and K, which is Team K altogether, and it consists of another character as well. I forgot his name. I'll put him on the screen. But he wasn't really he wasn't really in the story per se. He was a support role because of the mechanics of the game. They made it so it was not like like it's your standard it was like you had a trio, but now they made it like a quadruple. So you had a support role as a mechanic. It's more of a game mechanic thing, but regardless, I'll talk more about that near the end of the video. So they all, that team consisting of them, they were the winning team. They went on to face the final boss, which was Clone Zero himself. They went to his mansion, and his goal was to battle three of them, or if you want to include the fourth member, but I'm going to say three just for simplistic reasons, because it was technically a 3-team situation, or 4-team. But regardless, his goal was to fight them all in that room in order to power up a satellite, which was from Nest. It was a space-based weapon which was hovering around Earth, and his goal was to fight them, and they all were supposed to equally power the satellite from their battle in order to power up the satellite so he could use it to destroy a city, and of course destroy Nest and take over the world with it. So he demonstrates this after they all after they stand in the area where they could charge it up, and of course during their battle he does fire the laser, and the laser is pretty much shown to completely cuck a city with no difficulty. The fighters obviously got really annoyed and angry about that, so again they began to swap hands with Clone Zero, and they pretty much ignored the fact that their fight was amplifying the satellite, including Clone Zero. He was amplifying the satellite too. So when they were all powering it up, he was going to fire the blast. He was going to fire another shot at a city, but unfortunately he did get defeated he was defeated by Team K, and in his desperate moment, he tried to fire the second shot to destroy the city and of course cuck the winning team. But unfortunately for him, his plans were foiled, as Kula, she was able to hijack the satellite and change the trajectory, and pretty much the laser was fired upon Clone Zero and completely cucked him. He was very severely injured from the laser that was fired upon him, and he was pretty much on he was grasping for life now. He was at near death. After his body was discovered by Whip, she wakes up. She's like, he ends up disclosing information to her, telling her that she has more involvement with Nest and more involvement with K. And after disclosing all that sensitive information, Whip pretty much puts him out of his misery by shooting him. But yes, folks, that's pretty much it for kind of the lore and understanding why he's at that level and the others. They all should scale from each other because of that. But anyway, the reasons why I have Clone Zero and the other fighters around like Small City, potentially lower if you include their fourth member, which was their support role, because I did some research on city level attack potency, and it's calculated to be around like 6.3 megatons to 100 megatons of force, which is required to destroy a city. Now, I did a bit of basic maths, so if you divide 6.3 by 4, it gives you 1.5, which is still around like Small City, possibly lower. If you lowball, you can get it to like large town level. It's still around that area. It's not too far away from Small City. But if you do include the fourth member, of course, which would be 5 instead of 4, it give you a different calculation. It give you a much less calculation. So you could argue large town. You could argue like probably even large town, or or town level plus to lowball because of that calculation. But Small City should definitely be consistent with the calculation. But again, there's you could argue both ways, Small City to large town, but they should all be roughly Small City level. But anyway, folks, thank you all for watching. If you folks enjoyed this power scaling video, then please leave a like, comment down below. Feedback is also nice to hear. Just tell me your thoughts. If I missed anything, please leave down in the comment section. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Please subscribe to the channel for more content. I have some more power scaling videos, some more debate analysis, and more content to post soon. But yes, folks, this is Forest Green signing up. Peace.